Hello everyone, GZTV back with another video. It's a late night video going over some of the stuff around the NBA. Obviously every game we will cover. During the time of the playoffs, obviously they're not going to have a shit ton of basketball games on. I'm not really surprised at that. So, yeah, we're just going to go through each game, some 40 pieces tonight, and Jokic hit a game winner. So we're just going to get through all of that. Starting with the first 40 piece, we have the Knicks and Pistons game. Julius Randle's 42 leads the Knicks to their 11th straight win over the Pistons. Wow. Great scoring, great rebounding for Julius Randle in this one. And, yeah, they've won 11 straight against Detroit. So, yeah, they were able to win by 13. 42-point double-double. Great performance there for Julius Randle. Jalen Brunson was hitting some tough shots. Hopefully my phone can stay, charged in, plugged in. It's kind of, broken. Jaden Ivey had some tough ones. Isaiah Hartenstein was playing some good at the rim defense. He was also hitting some tough shots. So let's take a look here. 42 points, 15 rebounds for Julius Randle. Great game there. Forgot what I was going to say. 27 points for Jalen Brunson, though. He shot 50% from three. He had a good night. Looking over at the Pistons side of things, 21 points for Sadiq Bayoff with 50% three-point shooting. And, Jaden Ivey is starting to kind of find his way around the league a little bit. He put up 21 points. Some guys that really need to step it up. I would say guys like Isaiah Stewart, Hamidou Diallo, Rodney McGruder. The Pistons could definitely use some help from those guys. They were running a weird, 9-man rotation. I haven't really seen Kevin Knox play that much this year, but he did, and he actually had some pretty solid minutes. So let's move on here. Rockets, Clippers. Terrence Mann and Kawhi Leonard lead the Clippers over a last-place Rockets. They win by 21. The Rockets are officially the worst team in the NBA right now. They have only won 10 out of their 43 games. It's pretty bad. Terrence Mann slipped the gold chain championship belt, proclaiming big moment fella performance over his head. And yeah, good moment. Shout out to Terrence Mann, and shout outs for the Clippers. This was a much needed win for them. Good scoring for Kawhi. Jabari Smith was hitting some shots. Terrence Mann hit some tough shots. Half-court buzzer beater as well for Terrence Mann. And Kenyon Martin, he's been known to be a pretty decent slam dunker in this league, and he was able to throw a couple down this one. Looking at the Rockets, 24 points for Eric Gordon. He shot 50% from the field. You get 22 points out of Kenyon Martin off of 33% three-point shooting. What the hell is up? Okay, so obviously, KPJ. Really, no J. Oh, Dacian Nix, a point. And then off the bench, Boban Marjanovic, guys like that, especially Boban Marjanovic, guys like that need to help this team play better basketball, and they just haven't been able to, and they're pretty garbage. So, yeah, 30 points for Kawhi Leonard off of 60% three-point shooting, 50% overall shooting. You get 31 points out of Terrence Mann. He put up 75% overall shooting, so good game there for the Clippers. I'd say it's safe to say to move on. The second 40 piece of the day was the Warriors and Bulls. And by the way, all day tomorrow before the NFL games, finally the NBA is smart. They're going to put a decent amount of the games during the day, and I'm going to be watching them. The Celtics play at 12. I'll probably wait till the Celtics game's over, and then I'll probably go to the gym. But Nikola Vucevic helps the Bulls snap a 11-game losing streak versus the Warriors. Yes, they have lost 11 straight games to the Warriors before tonight's game. This is one of the best scoring nights in Nikola Vucevic's career, and yeah, they were able to win by 14. Derrick Jones had some pretty flashy dunks. Zach LaVine getting to the rim and rocking on. Yeah, man, Derrick Jones. He was playing pretty well. Penny the Bull, kind of some funny antics with the Warriors lineup being revealed, and he's like, yeah. And yeah, he was right. Steph Curry did have 20 points and 10 rebounds, and he shot 30% from three. And, Klay Thompson put up 26. But man, this was not a great game for the Warriors. Draymond Green, Patrick Baldwin, Ty Jerome, Moses Moody, guys like that. They need to step into a role for this team and start playing some better basketball. I didn't watch that much basketball today. That's why I'm kind of skimming through games. And plus, I kind of want to get to stream because we have a decent amount of stuff to talk about. I'm actually going to start doing like nightly reactions and news and stuff in the background. We'll see how that goes. But I'm looking at the Bulls. 43 points, 13 rebounds for Vucevic. He shot 50% from the three-point line. And, I mean, shout out to Zach LaVine as well. He put up 27. So, there you go. Bulls with a great win there. We're going to move on to the Thunder and the Nets. Man, the Thunder are looking nice. They're up there with some play-in teams right now. They're looking, I mean, they're not a good team, but, man, they could possibly make a play-in spot. Josh Giddey and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander lead the Thunder over the Nets. They're able to win by 10, and obviously not having KD has hurt the Nets, but obviously he's created, like, KD could probably rest for 3 or 4 more weeks, and the Nets will be doing just fine. So, yeah. Great scoring from both Shai and Josh Giddey. Yeah. Nick Claxton, I mean, they lost, but Nick Claxton was blocking all sorts of shots. Josh Giddey almost got a triple-double and had one of the best scoring nights of his career, so that was a good night, safe to say. Seth Curry had some nice finishes at the rim, surprisingly, and so did Nicholas Claxton, getting up there, showing out his athleticism. Josh Giddey was hitting some tough shots for the Thunder. This was actually not a bad game. It was decent, I guess. 28 points for Shai Gilgeous, 28 as well for Josh Giddey. And you get a 22-point performance. Don't forget about Lou Dort, who shot 60% from the field. So, man, I can't believe the Thunder are playing like this. This is awesome. It's really nice to see that. And the Nets are obviously not great defensively, but, I mean, Royce O'Neal in this one, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 33% from 3. Nicholas Claxton went 17 points, 13 rebounds, 70% from the field. 23 points for Seth Curry off the bench off of 60% from the field, so he's looking pretty impressive. He's looking like a guy that the Nets are going to be able to rely on later in the season. Edmond Sumner, Marcus Morris, Day'Ron Sharp. Yeah, I mean, mainly just Edmond Sumner and Marcus Morris. Those are the two guys that I want to see improvements, especially with Kevin Durant out and kind of being at a forward deficit. Marcus Morris needs to kind of step in here and kind of give them 5 to 10 a game. That's kind of what you should be expecting. But, moving on, Kings and Spurs. The Kings roll past the Spurs. They extend their win streak to 4 games. The Kings are hot. They have been lighting the beam a lot lately, and yeah, man, great scoring from both Harrison Barnes and Domantas Sabonis. Domantas Sabonis grabbing some boards, and there was this interesting stat line I actually saw. Domantas Sabonis has 20 straight games with double-doubles, which is crazy. They were able to win by 13. Obviously not a great Spurs team, but still, a win is a win. De'Aaron Fox getting to the rim, throwing it down with power. A Spurs fan won $10,000 on a half-court shot, though. So that's, at least he's winning. His team might not be winning, but at least he is. Jakob Poeltl was hitting some tough ones. Trey Jones had a put-back dunk. He has been impressing me this season. He's actually not that bad. Keldon Johnson was hitting some shots, but, man, Kings were just able to win the day. Domantas Sabonis had 18 points and 18 rebounds. He shot 50% overall. And Harrison Barnes had 29 points off of 67% three-point percentage, 23 points for De'Aaron Fox. And, shout out to the Kings. They have a lot of guys that can put up some good minutes for them. Looking at the Spurs, 20 points for Keldon Johnson, 23 points for Jakob Poeltl, 21 points off the bench for Josh Richardson. He shot 67% from 3. Not a great game from Romeo Langford. I'm definitely rooting for guys like him, and, they could use some bench support from, like George Zhang. He didn't really get to play much. Maybe Popovich should think about playing him more. I'm not really sure, but, as a former Celtic, I really want to see Romeo Langford succeed, and he just hasn't really been able to do that lately. Maybe if we got close to double digits from him, and, moving on to the Magic and the Nuggets. Wow, Nikola Jokic, you do not cease to amaze me. Nikola Jokic's late three lifts the Nuggets past the Magic. They're able to win by 3. Go-ahead three-pointer, 1.2 seconds remaining, and that's why I'm pretty sure Nikola Jokic is the front runner for MVP right now, and he's continuing to prove that. 12th triple-double of the season, 13 in a row at home. They are looking fantastic. Step-back 3, buzzer beater. Bol got to the rim and threw some stuff down. Nikola Jokic was passing the ball. And yeah, Bol again slicing through the defense, getting some nice dunks. And Bruce Brown, really dope player for the Nuggets. He was able to play some good defense tonight. But yeah, I mean, really the only positive for the Magic was a 20-point performance from Markelle Fultz, where he didn't miss a single 3 and shot 80% overall. Other than that, I mean, Gary Harris and Mo Bamba, those guys definitely need to step it up a little bit for this squad, get a couple more baskets to fall. And again, I don't know what the hell happened to Mo Bamba. He played 1 minute, and then I don't know what the hell the coach is thinking. I mean, this was a winnable game had he have been able to consistently play. But yeah, let's just take a look at the Nuggets, I suppose. You get 25 points out of Aaron Gordon. He shot 67% from 3. 17 points, 14 assists, 10 rebounds for Jokic. He's looking like another MVP. He's looking to win another one. I mean, he is, wow. Great year he's having. Mavs Trailblazers, another 40-piece. Damian Lillard has 40. The Trailblazers complete a 2-game sweep of the Mavs, and that's needed. I mean, they're not playing very well right now. They need games like this, but great scoring for Damian Lillard nonetheless. And yeah, they were able to win by 17. Consecutive wins for the first time since mid-December. They got to kind of get in a rhythm, and they got to continue to win games, Yeah, good job by Lillard. Spencer Dinwiddie, getting to the lane, throwing it down. Jusuf Nurkic was smacking some threes. Yeah, Damian Lillard, tough shots. Just knocking down shots. He was just a big shot maker this game. No Luka, which, yeah, that's going to hinder them a little bit, but I mean, Christian Wood had 23 points, 16 rebounds. You get 28 points out of Spencer Dinwiddie off of 33% three-point shooting. And a good performance off the bench. I mean, this was pretty cool. Jaden Hardy, 25 points, 30% three-point shooting. Frank Ntilikina, obviously you got to step in a little bit better than you have without Luka. He didn't make a single 3. He shot 20% from the field, but honestly, not a shitty game. The Blazers, you get 20 points from Jeremy Grant off of 80% three-point shooting, 70% from the field. 20 points for Jusuf Nurkic, 50% from 3. 40 points for Damian Lillard, 20 points for Anthony Simons. You have 4 guys on this team putting up 20 plus. That's just a test to how good these guys have been playing. Final game of the night, 76ers and Lakers. It didn't disappoint. This was actually a really good game. The final seconds of the game, Russell Westbrook couldn't quite get the shot off. That was kind of a dumb attempt. The Lakers fans have every reason to be mad at him. But he was playing some good defense, and LeBron James spinning through defenders, dunking it down. He had a nice 360 layup. That was kind of sick. Joel Embiid, he was getting to the rim as well. And yeah, this is just a really good Philadelphia team. There's not much the Lakers can do. I mean, when Joel Embiid puts up 35 points and 11 rebounds off of 40% three-point shooting, and Harden gives you 24 points and 13 assists, he shot 60% from the field. Nobody's talking about it, but I think the 76ers are real contenders here. I think they're really good. Let's just look at the Lakers. 35 points and 10 assists for LeBron James. Russell Westbrook played phenomenal off the bench. Oh, he missed the last shot. Dude, he had 20 points, 11 assists, 14 rebounds. He shot 40% from 3, 50% from the field, better than LeBron did the entire game. Maybe not from the field. That part's not true. But from 3, yeah, Russell Westbrook was there. So I'm blaming a loss like this on Juan Toscano Anderson, Kendrick Nunn, Max Christie. I just feel like those guys could have definitely stepped their role up a little better. Max Christie, he didn't make a single 3, shot 25% from the field. he was. I mean, really, if he would have got it, he could have been their X factor player in this game. But he decided on the latter, not being that, and performing how he did tonight. So, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm out, guys. I might stream for